Hey, good afternoon, guys. Just wanted to record some quick thoughts because I had an interesting day, and just wanted to put it out there to put it on record. So I am now driving back from Bowling Green, Kentucky, back down to home in Franklin or Brentwood, Tennessee, and I ran up here for a Builder Association luncheon, and so it's again these builder associations. They're all over the country and in every county. And I got into work today, and my manager said, "Hey, do you want to attend this luncheon coming up?" And I said, "Sure, yeah, just let me know when." And it turned out it was today, so I had to pack up my stuff and head out right then and there. And so we talked a little bit about Bowling Green, though, and he went on about what a great market it is up here, up here relative to the Nashville metro area, because our branch does service South Central Kentucky, and so he just went on about how many different. There's a couple of corporate headquarters up here, like Fruit of Loom, the undergarment company. I believe I saw their headquarters on the side of the highway, and he went on about a couple other kind of big businesses that are based out of here, and which make Bowling Green a great market, and that there's some affluence, meaning that they have they have the right clientele for our particular type of product. So bolted up here, and it was a great lunch. One thing I wanted to share with the world. So I guess these were the two things I think that stuck out from today. Was what a spontaneous moment it was. It's just kind of sitting at work. Okay, I got to drive an hour and a half up to Kentucky. Never been up here. Don't have any builders really up here yet. But sure, let's do it. And I've got plenty to do, but I'll find time to do it. So that was one thing that I felt like was worth sharing, was just taking advantage of this moment and this opportunity to network and meet some people in a different market. The other thing was the gentleman I was sitting next to. I mentioned, hey, I'm from Seattle, Washington originally. We kind of moved down this way to experience a different way of life, that sort of thing. And this was kind of before the event really started. Everyone's still kind of plating food and just getting settled in. And once everyone was settled in order to kick off the meeting, they invited one of the attendees up to share an invocation, so like a prayer to God, and then said the Pledge of Allegiance. And when we all sat back down, he turned around and said, "Welcome to the South." And I thought that was pretty cool. It reminded me of all of the Air Force functions that I had been to over the years. That was something that was very common practice. But it occurred to me that I had never really, I guess, until moving down here, experienced that in a civilian capacity. So, and I thought it was, I think it's a positive thing. I think it's a wholesome tradition, and that these people have, certain values and certain traditions that, that they're sticking to. And I think that there's, in a world that I've grown up in, where so much, history is or just certain values are kind of put in a negative light. It's nice to see people just sticking to traditional values and not being afraid or ashamed of their religion or their country or their belief system, and it's harmless. To me, it seems harmless. It seems like a positive thing, but it's interesting because it's a slightly different culture. You wouldn't see something like that at for example, the Seattle Home Builders Association, right? So that was just kind of like a funny little anecdote, but it's been a highly productive day. Jetting up here was great to expand my horizons a little bit. And then I stopped off at a Starbucks inside of a Kroger and got a couple hours of work done, which was amazing. It's always nice. Okay, let's see. We've got, just seeing what other industry. It's like a metal manufacturer, possibly Taeyang Metal. So I'll have to look that up. Looks like possibly some more industry up here in the area. But it's amazing how much work you can get done when you're anxious to get back on the road, because you got an hour and a half drive ahead of you. I really smoked through. So at the end of the day, I may have been more productive and got more work done, as opposed to when you're sitting at the office and you figure, okay, I got all day to finish all of this. So anyways, that's just a little update from my day trip to Bowling Green. First time in Kentucky, and so far so good. And of course, in the hour and a half there and back, listening to my favorite audiobook for the fourth time through. So the 10X Mentor, I'm on it for the fourth time, and I feel like I learned something new every single time I turn it on. So we'll see if I hit 10 times. I almost want to do it just for the novelty of it. But that being said, I hope you're all doing well. Hope you all have a great week. And of course, if you need anything in the way of, construction industry, building materials, window and door, consultation, I guess, just a second set of eyes on any upcoming projects, that kind of thing, feel free to give me a shout. And of course, if you ever want a political opinion on communism, we'll be happy to share that as well. So all that being said, I hope you're having a great week, and we'll definitely talk to you guys soon. All right, bye.